if you wanna be my lover.
The legendary British pop group Spice Girls was formed in 1994 to compete with boy bands. About 400 girls auditioned, and after several name and lineup variations, the world saw 5 very different Spices. In this video, we'll tell you what happened to each of them. Melanie Brown, one of the first girls who passed the casting, was 19-year-old Melanie Brown. The teacher of the music school, where she was one of the best students, recommended the talented girl to the producers. However, Melanie participated in auditions just like everyone else. In the group, they called her Mel B, or Scary Spice. Interestingly, a British youth magazine came up with the nicknames for Spices, and Melanie could scare anyone with her loud voice and assertive behavior. However, her feisty nature didn't save her from drama in her personal life. Her first marriage failed, as did her relationship with actor Eddie Murphy, and with her second husband, she was in an abusive relationship. Because of this, Mel almost committed suicide, but fortunately, she survived and gradually returned to normal life. Melanie began her solo career while still in the group, but didn't achieve much success. But she was a judge on The X Factor and Dancing with the Stars, and later released an autobiography. Today, Mel B is 47 years old. This year, she was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire for services to charitable causes to combat domestic violence. Victoria Beckham. In 1994, 20-year-old Vicky, who grew up in a wealthy family with the last name Adams, received the highest scores at the audition. For her ability to present herself, the girl received the nickname Posh Spice. She often changed her image. She underwent plastic surgery several times, and by the early 2000s, became one of the style icons of Britain. Victoria's solo career didn't work out. She released only one album, and the song Resentment, recorded in 2003, later received a second life as a Beyoncé song. But the ex-Spice Girl has built a career in fashion. Vicky has a successful clothing and accessories brand. Her personal life is also going well. She and her husband, football superstar David Beckham, are considered one of the most beautiful and strongest unions among celebrity couples. Now Victoria is 48. In 2018, she was the only one who refused to reunite with the band, but later expressed regret about her decision.
If you want my future, forget my past.
Melanie Chisholm. Melanie was 20 years old when she successfully passed the casting. Her name became Mel C, and because of her love for sports, she received the nickname Sporty Spice. She avoided scandals and released a lot of solo hits, which were often on radio and TV, and also played in a musical. But her success was overshadowed by a lingering depression caused by low self-esteem, an eating disorder, and difficulties in her personal life. Now Melanie is 48 years old. She continues to release new music, participates in various TV shows, and has recently released an autobiography.
Get your act together, we could be just fine.
Geri Halliwell. The red-haired 22-year-old Geri came to the audition at the last moment, but caught the attention of the producers. Because of the color of her hair, she got the nickname Ginger Spice. Geri pulled her weight in the group. She took part in songwriting, staged dances, and promoted the idea of girl power. Largely thanks to her, the Spice Girls became one of the pop icons of the third wave of feminism. Geri unexpectedly left the group at the peak of popularity, but her solo career was not so successful. Because of severe stress, she had an eating disorder that almost led her to starvation. After recovering, Halliwell released a children's book and several singles. And in 2015, she married the head of the Red Bull Racing Formula One team, Christian Horner. Since then, Geri, who recently turned 50, often goes to the races to support her husband's team.
If you wanna get with me, better make it fast.
Emma Bunton. 18-year-old Emma joined the group on the recommendation of her vocal teacher after the first lineup had already been formed. She replaced another girl who did not fit into the group. Baby Spice, as Bunton was nicknamed after the breakup, began a solo career and released 3 albums. Then she switched to working as a radio presenter, and in 2019 she returned to music, releasing an album and a Christmas single. She also gave her first solo show after a 10-year hiatus. 46-year-old Bunton still works on the radio, participates in various TV shows, and engages in charity work. Share in the comments, who was your favorite Spice Girl? If you like the video, leave a like and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss anything interesting.